SGC here, and we are back for our first impression for Stranger Things Season 2, Episode 1. Holy smokes, I seriously swear we gotta go backwards. That review at the end, Hobbs, if you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna say that, but Hopper. Wow. Now going a little bit more backwards, we get an introduction of Max, and what she is. Really interesting to bring up a parallel of another girl in the group. We got Dusty. We got Dusty and Lucas being like crazy mad for her because she just is a gamer and skates, and it's just like everything that normally girls aren't. So that's kind of a fun take on the whole back in the 80s type of thing. I guess it's like true just to be like a reminder, hey, you know, things back then was very stereotypical boy and girl. So it was a good reminder to see, like, you know, how life has changed type of thing. Now, having girl skaters, girl gamers, unfortunately isn't as a norm, but it's more than back in the 80s. So it's great. I mean, we got the crew back. We got Mike and Will, and clearly just having it a year after season 1, Will is still being checked out by the doctors, and his mom is still sort of super overprotective, and we got Samwise Gamgee in the game. So that's kind of interesting, just change of the dynamics for mom. Last season she was just overwhelming, but now it seems like she's kind of laid back now that her baby is home, and now she can sort of enjoy life. I wonder where they're going to go with that sort of relationship, because from what I read, he's supposed to be a high school sweetheart type of thing, and that's going to be interesting. And also, just high school sweetheart, we got Steve and Nancy. Their relationship seems alright, and Jonathan and Nancy seem like really actual friends now, so that's kind of like a plus for Social Outcast to see just the change in sort of friendship as she tries to bring him into like the Halloween thing. He's just like, no, I got my life, I'm good, I'm gonna chill out with Will type of thing. And then we got the introduction of Max and her brother. Really don't know what's his deal, but basically there's some conflict there for sure. And then we have another new character with like the journalist guy who's like an alien sort of alien conspiracy guy, and the Russians and all that stuff. All that stuff is, how did he get all that info, and is he going to actually have a role in the rest of the season? Granted, this is 9 episodes compared to the 8 last season, so we have 1 full episode more. Wonder what they're going to do with that, with just more time to build things. We also got science lab under the thing that checks out Will, and it's just what's gonna go down. And speaking of Will, he's seeing much more of the upside down. We have a crazy monster at the end of the episode, which was already shown in the trailer, so it's pretty crazy to see like that big of a scale of monsters. And yeah, so overall, as a first episode, it was just great to be back. It's kind of interesting that it came out a while back, or a few months now, or is it still playing? I don't know. But just the vibe and this, having Finn again is just kind of like, whoa, this kid can just change on the fly. And just aesthetically, it's just great to see that sort of era being revisited. And also a plus is that it's out on the 27th, right when Halloween is starting, so a lot of the aesthetics and all the costuming and all like the set design is just like, whoa, if you're watching it, like binge watching it now, it just feels like we're there with them type of thing, because, you know, even our reality is Halloween decor. So overall, as the first episode, it's just a revisiting ideas. We have a Barb thing with her family, trying to figure out where she went. We know where she went, not her parents. It does make me wonder if Barb never caught on as much in pop culture, would they have written her character back in terms of, not her character, but just her parents dealing with her loss. So that's an interesting tidbit to see. If pop culture never did pick up Save Barb, would they even bother? But I do like how they did, because it like sort of humanizes the whole concept of just, you know, these lives are lost. There was like things that were at stake, and it's just not just like a random, oh, my best friend died, oh, whatever, like, let's move on, it's only been a year type of thing. So, overall, enjoy the first episode. Aesthetic is still there. Stranger Things. It is a different vibe because you know what's going to go down. The future 9 or 8 episodes. But it's just like, how's it going to go down? What's going to spur them on into this adventure this time around? And yeah, looking forward to the rest of the season. And from what I read, it's supposed to be 4 seasons, so definitely some stuff I'm going to expect not to be tied up by episode 9. Looking forward to season 3 already, because, this is just great. 1 year away, maybe season 3, that'll be great. Anyway, that's it. Enjoyed it. What else can I say? Nothing. So yeah, that's it for this first impression of Stranger Things Season 2, Episode 1. Later.